Hello and welcome. I would like to tell you about RiskGap. Let's start with the statistics. The Standish Group conducted research on 175,000 projects in the United States and surprisingly discovered that only 16.2% of them were implemented within the stated deadline and the budget. The rest had excess expenditure or were even cancelled. It is all connected with how we plan our work. Imagine a person who has decided to implement a project. He has the ideas, assumptions, but at some point he starts to identify them as his plan. The real life is more complicated, and there are risks the person hasn't even known about. The best thing for him to do is to try to forecast the volume of possible risks. However, it is usually impossible. We created RiskGap to identify those project risks, to decrease their influence on your plans, and as a result, to save your money and time. According to the statistics, a team using RiskGap can identify 3 times more risks. This means that it can tackle them at an early stage, which is crucial for project development. How do we achieve it? First of all, it is a very simple interface which makes it easy to work on the risks and eliminates the barriers. Secondly, collective work. It is essential to invite your team, outside experts, members of other teams who have worked on similar projects before. They will definitely suggest new ideas for your project and point out the risks you have not considered before. Moreover, you can use the knowledge database and the templates that we have created for you in RiskGap. They already include several hundred risks, divided by different industries. You can study them and apply the ones relevant for your project. And the most important, if you already have your corporate risk templates and you would like to speed up the process of their analysis, you can use our expert system. It analyzes your project stacks, knowledge database, corporate templates created by you and your colleagues, and as a result recommends the most relevant risks for your new project. This is how you can identify most of the risks at an early stage of your project implementation. You will be able to graphically present them to the management. This will add one more transparency level to the project. One page will tell you both about the impact that the risks have on the implementation schedule and how they influence the budget. You will no longer depend on one person's estimates or experience. The whole team and every member will be monitoring the risks, thus making the assessment based on the team's experience. What are the advantages of using RiskGap? First, you save money and your time. Secondly, ensure trust within the team and loyalty of the client. RiskGap is vital for communication within the team, for gaining the experience and coaching new employees. It is also a tool for knowledge exchange between different teams. RiskGap is one more dimension for your project, adding more transparency in project management for entrepreneurs and executives. Try our service on riskgap.com. You will be able to enjoy simple guidelines for risk management that we have developed specifically for you. It is super easy. Just log on into the service and start managing your project risks. We are waiting for you on riskgap.com.